We kick off the Cape chapter in this exciting year with a man who's had a passion for wine and a passion for rugby, and success at both. The legends visited the wine cellar of Western Province and Springbok strongman, Hempies Du Toit.
Hempies, I know your dad started the Alta brand, and now you've gone onto your own farm. You're talking about the Allendale range. Can you tell us more about that?
I started off as a winemaker, assistant winemaker to my father at Alta Wine Estate, just up the road. But as a young Afrikaner boy, you have two dreams. The one is to become a rugby player, and my second dream is to own my own farm one day, and that's what we're sitting today, Annandale.
Can you just talk to us about your school days and also the Western Province, the 80s, a great year for you guys?
Phew, I was at Paul Roos Primary. Subsequently they've closed, but I never had the privilege to play for the first team, and even in the high school I never played first team, but that didn't stop me dreaming and that dream of being a Springbok rugby player.
And after school, you Western Province. How long did you play for Western Province?
Played from 79 until 87.
And that was the good years of Western Province?
Especially the 5 golden years of rugby in the Western Province. And it was also a privilege to have played in the Centenary 1983 and winning the Currie Cup. In
the 80s, you played with a lot of legends and Springboks, but one of the men that stands out must be Danie Craven. Can you tell us about him?
It was incredible. I tell you, I can remember once picking up an injury, and I came off limping, and Doc said to me, "Are you a man or a maid?" And I just turned back in my tracks, and I carried on with a practice that was not even a test. So whatever he told us to do, we did it. We doubled up on it.
Hempies, we're looking at the new Springbok coach that being announced. How do you see Heineke Meyer being the coach? Where do you think he's going to take the Springbok team?
I have a lot of confidence in him. Yeah, sure. He's been around for a long time, and he's been very successful with the Blue Bulls, so I'm sure and he's not a wise guy. I think he's prepared to learn and listen to other people too.
Hempies, thank you again for having us here today. We can have some of your wine and go and taste some of the barrels inside there, hopefully. Absolutely. And I think it's a pleasure just to talk to you again. I think people forget, the older generation. I'm going to be there next, but it's nice just to get back and hear where you are and what you're doing.
No, it's a privilege to have played the game, and I was also being coached by such a great guy like Doc Craven, and he gave us such a lot of lessons in life that. For once, it's the same with my wine. I'm not the one to brag about the wine, but my wine is a testimony of my passion and for my product. The same with rugby. Doc always warned us, if you think you as a rugby player are more important than the game, beware.
I can take those words, and I think we can all speak about Doc very highly, and I think that's the benefit you had that we didn't have before. But we maak die beste wyn. Okay. Well, Hempies, cheers. Let's enjoy the wine. Cheers.
Thank you.
The perfect way to start a long weekend in the Western Cape.
Yeah! Yeah!